What's shaking, Chewy Nation? ChewbaccaLemma here, back with another Madden 19 Ultimate Team video. Today, we're wrapping up the house rules. There was 2 sets of house rules events. We did on both accounts. We actually did it. So from doing that, you get a 99 overall positional hero, but it's only from the first set. So that was the Ramsey, the Hilton, the Adams, and the use check. Those 4 available. The very first game I'm playing Peterman for Hall of Fame, and I'm like, man, this guy has a sweet name. This guy cheats me right here. But in the chat, people really didn't like him. They're like, all this guy does is spam the same play over and over again. And so they really wanted me to win. So we'll see what happens. I'm going to say it was a pretty good game. But that's not really what I want to talk about right now. As you see it going on in the background, I wanted to talk about the house rules specifically. EA announced in their Madden 20 Ultimate Team stream that house rules would most likely, well, which means it will not be, that was terrible defense, will not be there day 1 on Madden. They said there's going to be plenty of stuff to do, so it's not going to be there day 1. Okay, so basically they're like, they said most likely it won't be there. That means it won't be there. So we get no house rules day 1, but it does look like they said it is coming back in Madden 20, which is expected as it is a pretty popular thing. But I'm curious what you guys think, as you guys watching, those who are still playing or just watching my videos. Do you still play house rules, or you may not play Madden 20 at all, or Madden 19 at all? Are you looking forward to house rules in Madden 20? I think most people would say yes. I think the best part about it is that the rewards, hopefully, are going to be good, because right now the rewards aren't that good just because the market's so bad. But I wonder if the house rules rewards being too good could mess up the market for next year as well, or if it will be more like they'll be just worth, they'll be worth more because the value of cards is higher. I'm not really sure. Depends on how easy the house rules are as well. I'm assuming they're going to stay with the 10 wins thing. I personally, as I get cheated again, I'm telling you, man, I get cheated more than anybody, okay? Nobody gets more cheated than I do. That's a pick 6. I looked up White's catching. He has like 60 catching though. I'm like, he is off the team, never to be seen again. Bobby Bell right there. But yeah, never to be seen again. He's killing my man coverage. I'm manning people up. Anybody else? I know you guys are seeing Tampa 2 every play. I'm telling you right now, sometimes you see my play art. I am doing some weird stuff behind, and I think watching this back, I'm looking at like, man, I probably should have sent more pressure I was going to try to like run around there, see if maybe I could run that back. But against this tight formation, run some 5-2 or just some 6-man heat to make some quick reads. Now it's easy to say that now looking back, but it is nice to be able to analyze and see, okay, where did you make this game a lot more difficult than it had to be? So that's something to look at, because when you watch it back, you're like, man, he has too much time. Like I know, okay, I know he has too much time. I know, but I understand. It's all from love. I understand. You guys are just telling me this is love, right? Right. All right. So house rules will not be back day 1, but it does look like It does look like they will be back in Madden 20, which I think is a good thing. It's good for content too, because you guys, it seems like a lot of people like the rewards are good. So I mean, opening up rewards for this, it seems like people like that. So from doing the 2 sets of house rules, you get a 99 overall for beating both sets, which is a positional hero, which we're going to open those both at the end of this video from both accounts. So this is from the Dolphins team, if you didn't know. Which always feels good. I played Lord Killshot. Me and him always play some good games. We split our games. I think we're like 3-3 versus each other. And I've always faced the same people. And then I played Peterman for Hall of Fame. This is the first time I've played him, at least under this gamer tag. But I always play the same people. I'm sure you guys feel the same way. I thought this was it was close. Narrowly getting over Night Train. Do you guys feel like you always face the same players as well? I feel like the matchmaking really needs to be reworked, and maybe it's just because there's just not that many people playing. I think that could be the case as well. Hey, look at that throw. I'm not gonna say I got cheated there, because none of my guys, I mean, he could have technically caught that, I guess. His hands were on it, but that was I'm gonna say it was a terrible throw in traffic right there. How do you make a throw like that? But that's okay. Maybe he'll hook me up with another terrible throw. I can only hope that he'll throw it right at a quarter. I love my quarters. I love them so much. Oh, man. I don't know. That was a nice play. Night Train's already got a couple picks. I was clapping for his read. This guy was annoying me. He was annoying me. I think I was feeding into the chat. The chat did not like this guy as I cheat his brains in. So, I'm like, okay, we don't like this guy. Team Chewy hates Peterman for Hall of Fame, which is tough because I love myself some Nathan Peterman, and I'm assuming that's who he's talking about. So it was tough, but that was, you know, the chat. Watch this die. Look at that. I really thought my deep half would have played that much better because he was rolling to the... I figured he couldn't get enough velocity to get... I didn't think I needed a user. I thought my deep half, especially if I get my spy there or whatever, before he could make that read, but unfortunately not able to. And then my deep half gets exposed again. That was okay. That was a hot one. Those deep corners, if you see those deep halves, those corners are pretty much always going to be a touchdown. So I'm not sure how difficult of a read it is, but it is a really, really nice route. If you're looking for, you know, things to beat cover 2, those deep corners are really, really good there, and you see it work extremely well versus me in the red zone there. I didn't think he would have went to that play, that deep corner right there, and he did. Also, I thought maybe Howard could get there. Now I know. Got to make sure I get my quarters on the field. Again, somebody asked me this question. Look at that click on. Look at that click on, and he's gonna get bailed again. But I know I got this question on my stream. Deep quarters, all that means is I'm putting him into a deep quarter, like it's a 1/4 of the field, like cover 4 zone. That's what I'm doing. I'm putting him in a cover 4 zone on that side, on the 2 outside corners. Usually, not you. I shouldn't say usually. Sometimes I put the middle guy in a deep third, depending on how I'm feeling. He makes a nice read there, but he didn't have a clear out route, so not really expected to catch that. I think a lot of times you're not gonna be able to fit that in just without the clear out route. So we get the win. But yeah, deep quarters, a lot of times I like to do that. Covers crossers much better, especially like that. He didn't have a clear out route, so it's gonna play that really aggressive, which is nice. If they have a clear out route, a streak, fade, whatever, obviously they're gonna follow that. So that's something to think about. Anyways, 2nd and 10. Let's go. We're going to the next game. We're playing Graphite. Look at this pocket presence. Look at that pocket presence. I'm going to tell you right now, guys, this is not the end of Dan Marino's rushing. You like thought, oh, that was the greatest run of all time. No, Dan Marino's not done. He actually has, that's not even the longest run he has in this video, but that was pretty good pocket presence, wasn't it? Dan Marino, it's pretty fun using him because you really do have to sit in the pocket and you know, try to make your reads. The downside is if you face somebody that runs like 3-3-5, that kind of gets like kind of glitchy with the block sheds. You have no shot if it does come through. Sometimes it would just come through with the block shed. You can't do anything. You can't, if you throw it, you know, you try to throw it away, it's going to be, I'm going to cheat this guy real quick. I've had this happen so much. I feel your pain, man. But if you try to throw it away, it's intentional grounding if you're in the pocket. And you can't get out of the pocket because it's Dan Marino. So what are you supposed to do? You almost, I feel like at this point in Madden, that was a touchdown, by the way. You cheat him again. At this point in Madden, you just high point and hope and pray. It seems like that's what people do, but to me, like, I try not to rely on that too much. But that what are you supposed to do when you get shedded so quickly? You just got to take the sack. So that's why pocket passers are just not good right now. But I'm trying. I love using Dan Marino. It's fun. As I choke here on the 3rd and 10, but it is fun. It is fun using a pocket passer. I just wish the blocking was a little more consistent. I don't necessarily think that just because you send 4 and I block 6, you should never get in at all. But I do think that somebody should not just come automatically free if I ID him or I look at me get cheated right there. I'm telling you, I get cheated more than anybody. What is that? But I'm thinking, like, if you do the right adjustments, if you slide right, if you ID, like, it shouldn't really ever come in. It can get block shedded. You can get shedded pretty quickly. That's fine. But that's something that happens. But it really shouldn't just come free if you're going to make the right adjustments, I feel like, on your slide protect and stuff. But oh, here it is. Oh, this is it. Look at this. Look at Dan Marino. He's down. He was down at the 18. But thought for a second he might be gone. A 27-yard run by Dan Marino. Win that game. That's really it. It's just so much fun. It's so much fun. Let's go ahead and open up this pack. I know that's kind of abrupt, but we win. We win our 10, and we go ahead and open it up. And T.Y. Hilton, the cheapest of all, and he's a garbage can. If you didn't know, T.Y. Hilton's the worst wide receiver as a Texans fan. Completely no bias at all. The worst wide receiver in the NFL. Not even sure how he has a job. But we go ahead and pull T.Y. Hilton, and then we have our other pack. This was on our second account, the account we just played on. The first one was on our main account. But yeah, I just don't even understand why he's even in the NFL. I don't know. Probably, has a friend in the NFL or something. And then we pull another T.Y. Hilton. In all honesty, they're all four worth similar prices. He is the cheapest one, but that was the worst, I think, at the time at least. Looks like they're bouncing back a little bit in price, but T.Y. Hilton. I feel like I got kind of abrupt there with the finish there. I think I lost a couple games over the course of my 20 wins on the 2 accounts. That's a lot of Madden. 20 wins on Wednesday, Thursday, and 20 wins on Monday, Tuesday. Whoa. That definitely puts things into perspective. That's 40 wins. So that means I at least played, I think I lost maybe 5 times. I played 45 times in the last 4 days. Okay, guys, I apologize with how much I play Madden. That's a lot of games, and I need to take a break. But I'll be back. I'll be back because I got to open up all those packs. If you've seen those, I still have my top 10 rewards. I went 23-2. Got to still open those. That's going to be open on Saturday, just an FYI. It will go out around probably like 11:30. 12 o'clock because whatever they drop, I'm going to open them up for the Ultimate Legends and such. So we'll try it. But thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys did enjoy. That was fun. Dan Marino, man. I hope you guys see that I try to be a little bit more unique than others. That's what I try to do with my Gun Bunch quads. Kansas City Chiefs. But defense, I feel like it's unique, but you just see Tampa 2 every play. You may think that I just run the same play, but I hopefully showed my play art enough there to see that it's definitely not the case. But thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys did enjoy. That's all I got. ChewbaccaLemma out.